collective haul because I have been buying stuff in the last 2 months and I haven't had a chance to get on here and actually show any of it. So it's a mixture of, in fact there's not even everything in it, but there's clothing, kids stuff, and I think it's mainly toys and books. So I'll start here and show you. A lot of it came from charity shops because I'm really good at getting bargains and I like shopping them, so you never know what you're going to find. The other stuff is from Primark, and just there's a lot of sales at the minute, so I've just been like shopping like crazy. So I'll start first of all with the stuff nearest to me because it was just such a massive pile. Right, probably the best thing is this. This, and get in shot. This is a Sylvanian family's farmhouse, and it does actually have the door on it, it's just that my daughter's taken it off. This is the inside, and the fireplace here actually does light up, though I don't have batteries in it at the minute. This cost me £4 and it's no longer made, but when it was sold like this without furniture for £74.99. So that has this one been my best bargain that I've found. The other one was £3, and it's this one here. Again, Sylvanian families. And that one was only £3. It was originally with furniture when bought new for $44.99, but still, it's well worth getting that. Also found Merida, who does have a dress, but has been given, I think, to Cinderella at the minute, and I believe that was $1.50. So we picked that one up. And that's the Disney character from Brave. We also found Little Mermaid, styling head, for £1. A little, for 99p, the sun is actually hitting here, sorry, 99p, and it folds out like that, and that's a Hello Kitty toy house. I believe it's Hello Kitty, it's Sanrio, so I think it's definitely one of the Sanrio characters, probably is a kitty. I'm just moving to put things in the bed out the way so I can get into it all. And we've got a variety of books. Each of the books were about £1 each, or a bit less than that. I can't remember all the prices, but they were at least £1 or less. We've got these, Florence, the Friendship Fairy. There's over 200 of these books being made and she wants every one of them, so I'm collecting as many as I can. Megan, the Monday Fairy. Kira, the Film Star Fairy. And I also picked up Charlotte and the Great Glass Elevator. The Usborne Young Reading books of Little Women, which has been a favourite in my family for years. And Alice in Wonderland. We also managed to pick up another few things. Here's another book we got. Bethany the Ballet Fairy. Now, this was another charity shop find. The box was a bit bashed, so I thought it's been used. It was only $1.99, and that's the Friends Lego set. It's originally about $16–17.99 new, so I've saved quite a bit on that one as well. And then there's this. Now, I don't know whether Willow has taken the instructions out of it, or whether or not they didn't come with them, but there's this game. And it's Smashed Potatoes game, the Play-Doh game. And that was only 50p. Another rainbow. No, that's one I just showed you. Getting confused. Okay, I also got some Paw Patrol. These are fabric stickers. It doesn't say how you put them on, but I have bought fabric glue just to see if I can stick them with that. And I'm just going to make some Paw Patrol t-shirts because Willow is actually quite tall for her age and I can't get the actual clothes for her, so we're going to make her own. That way she gets everything that she wants everything else, that she's everybody else having, sorry. We also picked up some extra sand. This was $2.49 for the sand, smart sand, which is just the same as the kinetic sand. And that's got glitter in it. And that was $2.49 from B&M's. And again we picked up another charity shop find Hello Kitty book. I believe that was £1 for that one. It's originally $7.99. So there's that one there. Also picked up this one for 50p. Basil brush. And from Lidl we got these. It's Minion wall stickers and they're only $1.99. And some back as well. And that is, we're not actually decorating in Minions, but we can do one of the cupboard doors in Minions. We're actually going for Paw Patrol, which has been Paw Patrol everything in this house recently. And for £6.38 I got this from Argos. And it's basically just a vegetable rack. And it's got casters in it. It's actually not for the kitchen for us. It's going to be in the bathroom for all Willow's bath toys because we are constantly having to lift them from one place to another and we just need a place to put them. The idea is they're going to drip dry through this and I just have to wipe the floor underneath because it's tiled anyway. Hopefully that works. Now we've got some else as well. This is from Home Bargains. As I said, we're into Paw Patrol now. And that was only $2.99. There's different types. There was a circular bucket as well, but she wanted this one, the sandcastle one, and it's got the spade, the rake, the bucket, and the sieve bit on top as well, so you can sift through sand. We've also got some more books. These were $1.35 for Rihanna the Seahorse Fairy, and $1.65 for Sophia the Snow Swan Fairy. These ones were actually from Edinburgh the other day. We went to see Mr. Maker, so we went done a bit of shopping afterwards as well. I think this was £1 or $1.50, and it's basically Disney Frozen Hypoallergenic Quick Dry Spray. Something's getting in the way. And basically all you do is when your hair's wet, you spray this on it and it helps it dry quick, and it does work. We have got the hair drying down about 20 minutes less using this product. So I'd recommend it if you have long hair like Willow and I have. Then for, I think it's £2 we got this, and it's from Asda. It's basically just a, open it up, it's a cool bag for picnics. And you can also get the $1.50 I think it is, 2 cool blocks that you put in the freezer and then you just pop inside it as well and it keeps the food cool. And that was Asda as well, they're currently in the freezer. And then for $1.99, Wind in the Willows game. And I've seen this before, but it's always been a lot more than that, so I've given it a miss. But we finally decided to just get it. And it's like this, you've got your characters in here. The famous little characters from the books. And then the board game in here itself. And it looks to be quite a simple board game. Here, I'll open it up. I love Wind in the Willows. I also love it because Willow makes me mother. But that's it there. And it's just a simple game with dice. Miss a go, forward 4, throw again, simple type games, nothing too difficult to remember when you're playing, like most games are. And that is probably my favourite so far. There we go. I've still got 2 bags to get through here. The other thing I got was for $1.39 from, it was actually a charity shop, but originally H&M. It's a faux leather skirt. And that's for me. There's that one. We also got these. They're $1.99, but they were just to £1 in B&M's. And it's 4 plates, 4 princess plates. There's frozen ones as well. Now I don't actually know what the other ones are, so I'll have a look if they're all the same or different. No, they are all actually the same. 2 of each. So it's good if you've got more than one child. Stops arguments. But there's them. In Primark, for £1, micellar cleansing wipes. There's actually 2 packs in one. One is actually my bag, I've been using them quite a bit. For me, these were, no sorry, this was for Willow. $2.30 for some socks. Chose them myself. I'm not allowed to choose much anymore. And this is the other ones we got. £1, reduced to £1 for 2 long sleeve tops from Primark, originally $2.50, and that's what we're going to put the Paw Patrol stickers on. A badly needed pair of shoes for me, and they're just sort of like ballet type fabric pumps here, those ones. And they do have like the little bow at the side. And those were £3. Not in the sale, just because I really needed them. For with leggings and stuff. Now I bought 2 of these in the sale because what happened is I tried one on in the shop and it was so hot that I was near fainting and it didn't fit. So I went back out, I got the next 2 sizes up. I thought I'll just buy both and then we'll know. This is a size 10, I think it's actually a size 12 that fits. And it's a dress with stars on it. And I'll just wear that over leggings. And that was £2 for that in the sale. Yeah, £2 in sale, originally from 4 I believe. So even though I have another one, doesn't matter, so it was cheap enough anyway. Also got some cute little pants for £1 because I like the little design and hearts. This was another charity shop find. $1.50 for Willow, and it's an Adidas. It's a bit creased actually, it's just been sitting in a bag. An Adidas t-shirt. These are just like randomly coming out of a bag because everything's been shoved in together. These, another Primark sale item. These 2 shirts were £1 for both, reduced from $2.50. Again, the idea is to make your own t-shirts with the Paw Patrol stickers, and then the other ones might come across actually. Quite a few. You want the black one as well. Now these say $2.50, I'm sure they were just to £1 with 50p, and it's just some socks for me. Constantly losing socks, so I need more. Again, this was my Willow's, £4 for Paw Patrol leggings from Primark. I'm wearing quite a little leopard print recently, so I got this 50p scrunchie, reduced from £1. If it was £1 I would still had it anyway. Again, Willow's choice was this one. This was £6. I think it's actually in the sales now. I don't remember if it was in the sales when we bought it. That's it there. And it says good vibes only. And I think she bought it because it's this type of sequins which she loves. You know, the type that you can change either way. Also, it's purple sequins, and that's currently my favourite colour, thanks to Paw Patrol and Everest. These say £2.50 again. I think these were reduced in the sale, but it's just not noted on it. And these are pairs of socks for me. The green and the pink have glitter in them, which is what caught my eye. I love everything with glitter. And for 90p, I've got a new hairbrush because I am badly needing one. The other one is falling apart. And as always, the Pez refills for £1. That's the fruit mix ones. She cannot leave without getting them. Right, now we're back to charity shop stuff. This was $3.49 and it's by Star by Gillian MacDonald. And it's just like a creamy gold type top here. In the back has the lace bit. I think I got a bit of a discount on that one as well, so it's probably slightly less than that I paid for it. And again for $1.99, and this is originally Topshop, is the 3/4 length blazer. It's very 80s, which is what I like. And in fact, the new River Island collection coming out this Christmas is supposed to be quite 80s style, so that's going to do some good there. The other thing was from River Island. I can't remember exactly how much I paid. It was no more than about a couple of pounds, £3-4, and it was actually eBay. And it's just a gold sparkly top from River Island. The good thing about liking glitter is it comes in handy at Christmas time. You don't have to actually go and buy anything new. This I got as well, and this only cost 99p. It's originally H&M. Unfortunately, I think I got the sizing wrong, so it's a bit on the small side. It's a ruched top with glitter going through it, and it's like gold again as well. Might not be keeping that one until I check it again and just see. But it seemed a bit on the tight side. My other find was Next Petite jeans for 99p. Unfortunately, I've just figured out once trying them on when I got home that I'm no longer that size. They're just black jeans. They're sort of flared at the bottom, flare style. I'm actually size 8 in Next, so they're a bit on the big side. I might get a couple of wears with them, but I always have to keep in mind what my size actually is. Today, Pound World, we picked up the early reader My Little Pony Twilight Sparkles Princess Spell. Another thing that Willow's reading right now are these books. And they're quite big sort of lettering as well. So she can read it herself, or I can read in chapters at night for her. One of my other favourite things was this Hello Kitty. It's a clock, and it's also a bank at the back, and it's got the alarm function as well. I checked this on Amazon and it is about £16.99, and I paid 49p for that one. Now today I was in Next. I didn't get much in the Next sale, but I did go in today and we found these purple sandals, and it's the gel type ones. They were originally £11 and they were down to £4. We've been needing to get Willow sandals, so that's how I got them now. Sainsbury's sale for 50p. Don't know if you can see that, but it's got the little gold spider webs with the spider. I'm going to keep these for Halloween. And we actually did get another Halloween item a few weeks back in Edinburgh. It was $9.99 reduced to £5, but we got it for a bit less than that because it was reduced again. I think it was $2.50 we paid. And it's this. It's a skirt with the net detail, the web, and at the bottom it's got the bats on it. So that is going to come in handy for Halloween for any school discos that are coming up. Get her sorted out with that. £2. I think this was the works. The Paw Patrol Mega Colouring. You've got all the different photos to colour in there. That was reduced from $3.99. So not a big reduction, but still £2 for Paw Patrol. W.H. Smith have a sale on as well. I don't know the original price, but 3 princess pens for $1.50. Now, this was $1.99. It's an extendable net, and it's metal, so it's going to last longer than the ones that I used to use when I was a wee girl. The ones I had were like made of cane and used to break quite easily actually. This one, you get in different colours. I think it was green, blue and pink. I think it's another colour, but she chose pink, and that's for going down to the pond and beach, whatever. She can collect whatever she wants. So there's that one there, and that was B&M, $1.99. I don't actually remember how much this was. I think it was like $2.99 from Home Bargains, and it's the Paw Patrol bag with Sky and Everest. I'm sure you get the one with all the boy pops as well, but she really likes these two ones here. Another thing we got was princess socks. Well, actually I didn't. This was Willow's choice. She had a gift card for her birthday and she chose these. I don't know how much they are because it didn't have it on it. But they're only a couple of pounds, I believe, for the princess socks. I think that's Cinderella, Belle and Aurora. And then for me in the Primark sale, oh yeah, princess socks, Primark. These were reduced from £3 to £1. These are just the hard plastic sandals, little bow detail on top. I'll go through the shoes so quick. I don't like buying full price for them because they just will not last. But these are going to be good for on the beach. Because if they get wet, they're going to dry easy anyway. The other ones I got were the ones that everyone is talking about. So why not get them? These were actually full price at £4. Again, Primark. The silver ones, sandals, and they are comfy. Everyone says they're comfy and I was like, probably won't be on me, but they are. Tried them in the house, they're fine. Hopefully wear them tomorrow because we're going visiting my dad tomorrow, so could be a good idea then. And the last thing that I've got here is again Willow's for £2, and these are Disney Princess glasses from Primark, and they have the little glitter effect here, and actually on the back on the frames of the glitter there as well, and they have UV protection too. And that was most of what we got. There's a couple of things. There was a River Island t-shirt, grey, with lace and studs on a cross on the front, and that was about a couple of pounds as well that I got. I think it was eBay. There's a couple of things that I've ordered that haven't arrived yet, and there's possibly a couple of kids items as well. But there was just so much here I've had to put away and start using it in the time that I've had it. I've been trying to do this video for absolute ages, and I'm sitting here doing it about, what, 7:45 or so, and I'm losing the light, and the sun is hitting me, and it's not very flat with what I can see in this camera, but I'm just trying to do it now before it gets any later, and I end up not doing it at all. So that was actually the haul that I did collectively over the last month or so, and quite a good one as well. Saved rather a lot on that. I also have a blog, I think I'm going to link it in this video down below, where you can see it, the individual items of the photos and how much savings I made on it as well, because I do like getting a good saving. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back soon with another one. Thanks for watching.